USC men, Rio 77.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that time super real to you guys?
Hasn't sunk in yet. We just came out here to compete with all the other teams. You know, we came in here knowing that it was going to be a great race, and we were looking forward to it. So our main focus was just to execute our race and come home strong and give it to our the next person with a lead or a strong finish.
Could you guys take us through the race, kind of leg by leg?
Starting with,
I made the final, but I didn't run well as well as I wanted to in the open, so I knew that I had to attack it. So I tried to. My plan was to get to the break first and just make sure I gave it to Rye with the lead.
And when I got it, my job was just to get clear of everyone and give Ricky the baton as far as front as possible. So when I got the baton, I just knew that you have to expand on whatever Zach gave me, or make up for whatever loss we had. But thankfully, Zach ran a great leg, so my job was just to make that gap as big as possible and give that out for Ricky.
And Grant Holloway, Florida's best leg, was also on second leg. He tried to make a move on you.
Yeah, and then I looked up at the jumbotron. I was supposed to, but I just looked up just to see where everyone was, and I thought I had good positioning, so I kind of worked my way into that kick. So by the time I got to about 150 out, I knew that I had it. So it was a good run by Grant and the rest of the guys, and it's competition like that just keeps propelling our 4x4 forward and the rest of the sport.
Did you feel any fatigue from the 200 at that point?
Just a little bit coming in. I tweaked my groin a little bit on before the race, before we started anyway, at the post meet, whatever you want to call it, pre-meet. So I mean that was kind of tough, mentally, but I mean I was fine. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's cool.
Third leg.
I basically just owed these guys everything I had because I messed up in opening rounds on 400. I didn't qualify what I would have been, so I owe these guys everything. Just basically getting the top from Rye and getting the big man Mike right here as fast as possible.
How does that affect your mindset for the relay?
I mean, I was down a little bit, but then seeing these guys run ahead of me and they're over the bits and doing great things, PRing, and they just got the world record, collegiate record. I mean, that just inspired me to do my part at the end, bro.
Michael?
my job was pretty simple. Just get the baton from them and just pull on through the rest of the way. They did the majority of the work, and my job was simply just to finish strong and hopefully in front of in the front. I didn't want to throw away all their hard work they put into the whole 4x4. I fed off of their energy. When Zach gave the baton off in first, and Ryan extended the lead, and Ricky gave it to me the lead. I was just feeding off of their energy, and I just ran off of that and the crowd's energy plus the competition. So it was really great. Good leg.
So no fatigue from the world record run.
I mean, my legs were a little heavy, but I didn't really feel it when I ran. I'll feel it tomorrow for sure. I'll feel like poop tomorrow, but
right now
I'm hungry right now.
Yeah, we're just trying to eat. Yeah, I've been eating since lunch, and it's hard to eat stuff between competition and leading up to the competition, because you wake up that morning and your nerves are just.
He was giving me anxiety.
I was giving anxiety this morning.
I was like,
breakfast wasn't the best, but I woke up this morning and I was just like, man, I can't wait to get that baton off to Rick. But we did it, and we're here. And I think the main thing is that we had fun doing it. I feel like I've never been on a team where I've actually had fun running the 4x4. Usually, coaches call you up to do the 4x4, and you're just like, oh man, 4x4. But I mean, with these guys, no offense to any other school that it might have been, but anyway, it's just always fun being out here with these guys, and I'm just looking forward to finishing out the year with them and doing some more big things.
It's a great training group between all of us. We feed off of each other. Some days when somebody's not feeling great, somebody's feeling real good, so we feed off each other and work with each other to to benefit each other. So.
What were your reactions when you guys heard that Rye would be transferring to USC?
I was hyped. I was hyped. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny because Zach was my recruit at UCLA.
Oh, really?
And he ended up going to SC, and then everything went down. And
it was crazy. He was my recruit at SC.
I guess Mike won, but we're all here now together, and it's great. The energy at practice is great. Like I was telling Mike, our coach was telling us that we're the best that you'll ever see, in a group, and just to feed off of that and
training together.
Yeah, training together. of course there are other great athletes, but just like that training group and that environment, like it really like skyrockets us at practice, and like even at the meets, like I told Mike, the reason why I didn't run the 400 is because I wanted him to win. So that's a joke, but it's great.
Michael, so with Baylor up the road from here used to be known as Quarter Miler U.
Yes, sir.
But with you getting 2 world records today and with your teammate Kendall Ellis getting the college record, is it time for that nickname to get passed on to another school?
That's up to everybody else. It's not up to me to make the decision. But we're trying to just promote or show USC for what we are and what the training does to us. We work real hard and we feed off each other. Plus the workouts we do are they're changed and adapted and tailored to each person's weaknesses and strengths. So we kind of use each other to become stronger. So we just have a great coaching staff. So hopefully people recognize Coach Russ and Coach Carroll as these great coaches and want to come to USC.
When you set your goals, goals earlier in the school year, the time you're in today, was that something that you would even plan for?
Honestly, the model that I'm living by this year is day by day, step by step. Just have to take each part of the day or each workout at a time, and then when the time comes, work on the next event, workout, or whatever thing I have going on in my life. But in the beginning of the year, looking back, I never would have thought I would run these times. I just wanted to come in and run a strong fall season and just come out and compete to the best of my ability. And it turned out great. So.
Hey Ricky, when you guys came out and ran the 3019 the very first time together, was it hard to contain the excitement that it's like, when do we get to do it again?
Yes, it was definitely hard because it was the first time actually putting this group together, so it was just like, when we just thinking like, where we gonna get another chance? When we gonna get another chance? We was thinking of MPSF if we was gonna run it there, but that was a big venue. So the next meet was NCAA's, and that's like, you gotta think of it like this is our second time actually running together. So I mean, it's just a special thing, and right now we're just gonna look at the outdoor and get ready for that.
Exactly. How does this compare to that World U20 group and just the memories and the experience?
That one was awesome just because it was the first time I've ever been on a relay like that. But this one's just as special just because I get to be with these guys. We've been together the whole semester, and we go out on the weekends together. We play video games together. We do any stuff that regular people do. We do it all together, and these are my brothers, and these are going to be my brothers till the end for sure. So this is really special.
Who has the most wins in Fortnite?
I have more hours played. He has more solo wins, but I play with friends more than solo because it's just more fun.
And I don't know how to play.
He just goes to sleep at night.
I'm with this. I'm better on squad. We all play together.
He only has dubs on squad.
I want to get dubs on squad. See, because I'm invested in my schoolwork, so I just spend most of my time.
Oh, okay.
You're the student of the group?
I think we're all students of the group. I think we did.
I would say Rick. If I had to pick one person, it'd be Rick.
So Grant Holloway's a big Fortnite fan.
Grant's a beast on Fortnite.
Yeah.
We gotta get
him on the squad. Get him squad.
Right. I know you guys have a lot of history, but he can't be a big fan of yours, man. This is now twice that you're hurting him, man.
Yeah, Grant's funny. Grant and I are super cool. We've been cool since high school, so before the race and yesterday after my 200, he was just like, man, like Coach Holloway was telling me I need to hop in the hurdles, and Grant was like, you see who's running the hurdles? You see Brian, he jokes around all the time, and Grant's just he's just a good energy to be around. I mean, most track guys don't really open up that much with you because of the competition, but Grant just likes being around everyone and joking and stuff like that. So I mean, I'd say Grant's a really good guy, and I like competing with Grant, and I would say we bring out the best in each other, and of course he's a beast on the track. So,
So did you guys hear out there that A&M's going to get the world record because you guys aren't all American?
No, they're going to get the American record.
The what?
They're going to get the American record. They'll be the world.
Yeah, we're in a complicated situation because
no, because you're Antigua thing, right?
Yeah, his paperwork is in, but because of the change in the rule that's going on in place, they're not processing any papers, so he's kind of stuck in no man's land. So.
Yeah, does that? It doesn't matter, right? You guys won, and
No. All that matters is that we came out here and executed the way we wanted to, and came out with the victory.
Because even in your situation, you want to run for the U.S.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys were from 4 different countries.
Yeah, it was.
You still ran. You're still a team. You beat everybody.
Right. So I mean, like we said, the main goal coming in was just to win. We weren't really concerned about record or
Yeah.
breaking the collegiate or world record. We just wanted to win because that was the most important thing. And, happily we did that. And once you go for the win, like everything else comes with that. So that was the focus.
But if someone said you guys may officially get the record, or you don't care?
Yeah.
You know that you're the fastest.
Yeah.